Alright guys, pretty nervous right now. The results have just come in, so they're right here. So I've always wondered this. What does it actually feel like to become a doctor? In this video, I want to share with you some of my thoughts before getting my results, and then my live reaction to actually getting the results and opening my finals email. And then finally, I'm also going to share with you what happens next. And for anyone new to the channel, my name is Yath. I'm a final year medical student at UCL in London, transitioning into life as a junior doctor. And on this channel, I make videos about self-growth, personal finance, and also life as a medical student / doctor. So if that's your cup of tea, please do make sure you subscribe so that our friend, the YouTube algorithm, realizes that I'm making some legit content. Let's now talk about the big moment. I'm the ultra nervous guy in any big situation. Big exams, big interviews, big moments, big events. Whatever it is, I get really nervous. I begin to sweat, my heart races, I begin to panic, and the nervous poo is almost inevitable in all situations. So last Thursday was no different. The exam results were coming out at 10 AM, but I'd already been awake at 6 AM. I would never normally do that unless I had any pre-commitments. I am not a morning person, I dislike getting up so early, but I was up at 6 AM, I was refreshing the emails, I was checking the online portal. I don't know, for some reason I thought to myself maybe things will get released early or something. All in all, it was just not a great morning. I think you should see for yourself. Alright guys, pretty nervous right now. The results have just come in, so they're right here. If that will focus, maybe. There you go. They're right there. Just gonna open them now. Oh my god. In that email was the rest of my future. In that email, I was going to find out whether or not the last 6 years were worth it, whether or not the period longer than that, the last 10 years, ever since I decided to become a doctor, was worth it. All those hurdles, all those exams, all those interviews, all those tough moments, was it all going to be worth it? It was just hidden away in one email. As you can imagine, that was the biggest email I was probably going to ever receive in my life. Now let's have a look at my live reaction. Yes! Oh. Oh yes, yes guys. Yeah, I've passed. Yeah. Oh my god. Massive relief. Oh my god. So as you could probably tell from that reaction, I'm not the most excitable person in the world. Even in my happiest moments, I tend to remain relatively calm. So yeah. Just take my word for it, that was the happiest moment in my life. So what does it actually feel like? This is a question that I've always asked myself when applying to medical school and when getting through medical school. I've always wondered, what does it actually feel like? To be completely honest with you, it's just a massive sense of relief. Relief that everything that I've been working towards has been worth it. Relief that, you know, all the hard hours that I put in since like year 10 of school, you know, getting through GCSEs, getting through my AS levels, getting through A levels, getting through the aptitude exams, so the UCAT, the BMAT, multiple interviews. So I had an interview at all 4 of my medical schools, and of course the medical school itself, 6 long years, 6 hard years, many exams that I literally thought I'd never ever pass. And yeah, I feel like the biggest weight has been lifted off my shoulder, and the feeling of relief is just uncomparable to anything else that I've ever experienced. So what's next? So as I kind of said in the start of the video, I want to tell you guys what happens in the immediate future, the near future, and also the long-term future. So in the immediate future, I'm going to be completing my 5-week elective. I've just completed 1 week, I have 4 more weeks remaining. And what this is that you get to pick a specialty and you get to pick a destination. So quite often people travel to different parts of the world. I had plans to either go to Sri Lanka or South Africa to see some surgical specialties. But of course, thanks to the pandemic, thanks to coronavirus, none of that is happening, and we all have to do our elective here in the UK. So I'm doing 5 weeks of ENT, which is ear, nose and throat. It's a mainly surgical specialty, and I'm doing it here in London at my favourite place in the world, which is home, UCL. So I have another 4 weeks of this elective, and I think it's going to be such a great experience. Definitely going to vlog something, definitely going to make a video about it, so do watch out for that. So that's the immediate future. What happens in the near future? What's the bigger picture? So here in the UK, we do the foundation program, which is 2 years long, and this is what everyone who graduates from UK medical schools will have to do if they want to practice further here in the UK. And what this is essentially, over a period of 2 years, you rotate through 6 specialties, 4 months at a time, and during those 4 months, you become a more comfortable doctor. So you get familiar with seeing patients, you get familiar with managing patients, and you also learn the wider sort of NHS, which is the National Health System, how it works, how it functions, and how you do stuff within the system. So by the end of 2 years, the idea is that you feel much more comfortable as a junior doctor, and this is the point at which you choose your specialty training, you either take a break or you do something else with your career. So I'm going to be doing these 2 years in Southampton. It's going to be really exciting. I'm placed at a big tertiary hospital, so it's going to be a lot of interesting cases, hopefully, and a lot of cool specialties as well. I'm definitely going to make loads of videos whilst I'm there and whilst I'm doing everything, so do watch out for that. The next chapter of this channel should be very interesting. So that's the immediate future and the near future. Now let's consider the even bigger picture, so the long-term plan. What is going to happen with my life as a doctor? Am I going to stay as a doctor? Am I going to leave to become a full-time YouTuber? Lol. Am I going to, do something else with my life? What is going to happen? So for me personally, I think I want to be a doctor 100%. There is no shadow of a doubt that I want to quit or I want to do something else with my life. That's just not me. This is something that I've literally worked for forever. I'm so grateful to be in this position, and I do definitely want to go into some sort of specialty training. At the moment, I'm pretty interested in surgery, hence the ENT elective, as well as the numerous surgical specialties that I picked for my foundation program. But I'm also quite interested in general practice, or family medicine as it's called in other parts of the world, because I kind of like the lifestyle a little bit better, the shorter training program, and also scope for me to do other things on the side, such as this YouTube channel, such as content. And I'm also very interested in entrepreneurship, so I've always wanted to found my own startup, and doing general practice will generally give me more flexibility with my career to do those kind of things. So I haven't personally decided what I want to do in the long-term future. I'm going to decide that after my 2-year foundation program, but I just wanted to kind of suggest to you what I might do with my time after those 2 years. I think generally speaking, it's quite good to keep your options open, especially if you consider yourself to be a generalist like myself, because ultimately for me, I don't want to be doing one thing completely. I want to be doing many things in many ways. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was definitely quite a short video, but I just wanted to share this huge moment with all of you guys and also document the entire process. I think one day it will be pretty cool for me to look back on this video and realize, this was my reaction, this was my thoughts, and this is how I felt when I passed my medical school finals. If you did enjoy this video, I'd love for you to leave a like and a comment down below. As I already said, I'm a tiny creator on this massive platform, so any help would be appreciated so that we can find more friends, show these videos to more people, and hopefully spread some more value. Finally, here's a short playlist of some of my most favorite videos. If you do want to check them out, please feel free. As always, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you soon.